Hi, I'm Dennis Gage. Thanks for tuning in to My Classic Car, home of the certified car nut. Well, this week I'm in Tempe, Arizona to visit Bob Schmidt. Now, Bob is the caretaker and primary restorer of one of the most unique collections I have ever seen. If a manufacturer built a convertible, a two-door hardtop, or even a wagon back in 1957, it's inside that building. Let's go in and take a look. Hey Bob, great to see you again, man.
Thanks for coming, Dennis.
Man, you really got it going on. Even your booth is a 57.
Well, didn't you expect a 57?
I expected nothing less.
Okay.
Well, this is fantastic. I mean, collecting around a single year. How did this happen?
Oh, an individual, his name is Glenn Patch, just decided to do every convertible made in 1957. And the only reason he did 1957, he just liked the looks of the vehicles. Was an ugly one of the bunch, and I totally agree with him.
But it branched out from convertibles, didn't it?
Yes, if they didn't do convertibles, we decided to do hard tops or wagons or something. And we also did all the pickup trucks. We have a fire truck from 1957, some race cars, Fireball Roberts NASCAR from 57.
But it's not really open to the public. That's soon going to change, though.
Yes, it'll be opening in Branson, Missouri in the spring of 2006 in March. And it will be open to the public, and Dick Clark from American Bandstand will be in with us. He'll have a theme restaurant and a theater, which will have 50s and 60s entertainers.
And this collection is no small collection either. It's about how many cars?
Approximately 70 cars.
And the amazing thing is that you have personally, and with your merry band, you've basically restored all of them, is that right?
Yes, about 80% of them we did total frame offs, every nut, screw, and bolt, and the other 20% we bought as is, but they were, quality restorations.
You did all these cars in what span of time?
Approximately 5 years, we found all the cars and restored them.
You must be incredibly fast, or you don't sleep.
Well, that's in both respects is true. I don't get much sleep, and I don't seem like I'm fast enough.
Sometimes, huh?
Sometimes.
Well, some great cars. Well, like I say, you've got it all. You got convertibles, you got hardtops, you got trucks, you got boats. But I came here to see wagons. What do you say we go out and check out those wagons you got lined up for me?
Sounds like a good plan, Dennis.
Welcome back to My Classic Car. Bob Schmidt, the chief restorer and curator of 57 Heaven, pulled out 3 rare wagons for us to get a closer look at. Believe me, you don't see these babies every day. Bob, the cars look great in there, but there's just nothing like seeing them in the sunshine. And I told you I wanted wagons. You got me wagons. Let's start over here with this, obviously 57 Rambler.
Yeah, it's a cross country. It's a 6-cylinder automatic economy car. This was their economy car for 57. Typical 50s color, the peach and the mocha color.
Two-tone.
Mm-hmm.
These were they were great little cars. And, they always had kind of a happy look to them. They looked like fun little cars. How do people react to this car when they see it?
Oh, they just love it.
They really?
Yep. It's just a cute little car, Mostly the gals like it better than the men, because it's not that much of a manly car.
It's not a manly car, no.
Yeah.
But it is cute. And, the 50s color schemes were great outside, but they were every bit as great inside. I love these 50s interiors. The silver piping, the two-tone fabric. Did you have to restore that?
Yes, we lucked out. We found the correct fabric, brand new from 1957. Yeah.
NOS fabric?
Yes.
Wow, that is a find.
Dash is all original, never been restored, so that we lucked out there.
Well, that's a rare little car. This is a rare big car. This is a Desoto Fire Sweep Shopper, right?
Correct.
Okay, what does that mean?
Shopper meant it was a 6-passenger. If it was called an Explorer, that meant it was a 9-passenger.
And what powered this?
This has got a 325 V8.
And how much restoration did you have to do on this?
Oh, this was a nice rust-free California car, 1 repaint, which we did, and the interior is all original.
Wow, really? Yes. Even with, it's still got the plastic seat covers, which everybody had back then. Preserve that interior.
Yes.
But that's an original interior, huh?
Yes, and it's almost like brand new.
Man, that is great. So for you, this must, an ace restorer like you, this must have been a breeze.
Yes, this was the easy one. We probably had it done in 45 to 60 days.
Would have taken me a lot longer, but nonetheless, these things had great rear ends too. The tail lights and the Desotos, all the Mopars of the 50s were so wild. Great looking car. Those are both very rare, the Rambler, the Desoto, but even more rare, so rare I have never seen one, is your 57 Pontiac Safari wagon here. It's a 4-door. I thought Safaris were 2 doors.
Yes, that's what most people think, but this is actually a 4-door Safari. It's called a Transcontinental.
Got some other options in there too, really quite a nice interior.
Yes, it comes with leather seats with a front driver reclining seat with a headrest, which was extremely rare back in 1957.
Well, that headrest is a wild-looking headrest. I mean, it looks like something out of the dentist's office. Or,
Yeah.
I don't know where you'd find the parts for this because they couldn't have made many. There can't be many left.
No, there was only a handful made. I've seen probably 3 of them in my lifetime. That's about it.
Wow. Again, I mean, I think of the Safari as basically the Pontiac Nomad, but here we got a 4-door. Well, I know, Bob, you've been working pretty hard to get a couple more wagons road ready for us over at your place. Is that right?
That's correct, Dennis, and if you'd like to, we can drive a couple of them.
You know, I'd like to. Let's go do that. Welcome back to My Classic Car. Man, you have been working. You got a couple beautiful wagons here, Bob. These are both incredible. Let's start with the Merc. What do we have?
Okay, this is a Voyager wagon. It's a 6-passenger. Actually, Barry Goldwater bought this one brand new. And
Wow.
It's original paint. Most of the interior is original. Has a 368 Turnpike Cruiser engine in it. Just an extremely nice, preserved, original 1957.
Now, 2-door hardtop. How rare is that?
Very rare. Mercury's the only car ever to make a 2-door hardtop wagon. They made them in 57, 58, and 59.
I think I've seen this wagon in a 4-door hardtop, and I've only seen that once, but
Yeah.
I've never seen the 2-door.
Yeah, they're extremely rare.
Now, the Turnpike Cruiser badge that it's sporting, I mean, it's not a Turnpike Cruiser. Is that just an engine option, or?
Right. That means it's got the Lincoln engine. It's a 368 cubic inch, and a little blue circle up front. It'll designate. If you see that on the front end fender, you know it's a Turnpike Cruiser engine.
Turnpike Cruiser. And I always think of the Turnpike Cruiser. When I think of Turnpike Cruiser, I think of this gold inlay down the side. But you could get that on any Merc?
Right. It came standard on the Turnpike Cruiser. You could get it on the Montclair. I've seen it on Monterey's. It may have been a dealer option, you know, on the Monterey's, but I'm sure you could have got it. But Montclair's, you could get it with or without. It was an option.
Sure, adds some pop, a little bling to the car, doesn't it? Well, you say you've got both these ready to roll. They're both, you know, roadworthy, licensed, the whole thing.
Yep.
You should maybe take it out for a little spin.
Sounds like a good plan, Dennis.
Yeah, you wouldn't mind if I drove, would you?
Go right ahead.
You're my kind of guy, Bob.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, solid door. Okay, now this has got the neutral start over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, contact. Oh,
Beautiful sound.
beautiful sound. Yeah, and boy, you got visibility. I mean, it's like you got the whole world with these windows down.
Yep. You roll
This
the back tailgate down, and it's almost like a convertible. Not quite, but
This
close.
is beautiful. Can you imagine getting groceries in this baby?
Yep. Beautiful grocery getter.
When it comes to cruising, though, I just don't think there's anything like a 50s car.
No,
I mean, if you're going to cruise, you ought to be in a 50s car.
I agree with you 100%. Just something about rolling the windows down and sticking your arm out the door. And
Life is good.
yeah.
And the other thing is nothing drives like an original car.
No, that's true.
You know, I mean, the best restoration is still different than when it came off the line.
And I don't know what it is. I've talked to several other professional restorers, and they feel the same way. You cannot duplicate a low mileage original car,
You can't.
no matter what you do with it.
There's no rattles, there's no clatters, there's, you know, and if and if there is, it came from the factory.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bob, this baby's great, but you know, right now there's a 4-door hardtop Buick wagon that's calling my name. What do you say we go check that one out?
That sounds like a good idea, Dennis. Let's
All
go
right.
take it for a ride.
Beautiful Merc, but what a great Buick, Bob. This is just gorgeous. Welcome back to My Classic Car. Now this is a 57
57 Caballero. Yep.
Century Caballero. Now is the Caballero the 4-door hardtop wagon?
Yes, it is. They made it in 2 versions, the Century and then the Special, the 4-door hardtop.
You know, another absolutely stunning restoration. Is this some of your work?
This was just a detail job. We didn't do a lot on it. We did some, wet sand and buffed it and did some
Boy.
interior work and wheels and engine detail. It was a pretty darn nice car when we got it.
Where did you find it?
Down in Florida, actually.
Wow, beautiful car. Now with the 4 port events there, It's a Century and Roadmaster had that. If it was
Correct.
a special, it would have had just 3, right?
3.
Beautiful. And how about the Kelsey Hayes?
They were, you'd get them over the counter after 1954. They put them on the Buick Skylarks, but a lot of people wanted the wire wheels over the stock hubcap so you could still get them through the dealerships, and
Really-
people would put them on.
Really dresses
Dresses
up
it
the car.
up, yep.
Gorgeous interior. I mean, another 50s interior.
Yep.
Now, how about the AC there, that hanging down? Is that a late market, aftermarket thing?
It's an aftermarket, probably from the late 50s or 60s.
So it's correct era, pretty much?
Correct.
Wow.
Mhm.
Interior's decidedly Buick. Love the door skins. Very 50s, you know, red, white, chrome trimmed. And again, another thing about Buick is, let's find more places to put chrome.
Yep, they found a lot of places to put it, too.
And Buick's also, the other thing that's decidedly Buick is the radiused out rear wheels. You know,
Yep.
let's really show off those things. Did you get back here? And yeah, there's plenty of chrome. Even, I love the chrome ribs up here. That dresses the car up a lot too.
Yes. Yeah, the Chevy Nomad had that, and it really dresses it up.
Well, again, another beautiful car, road ready to drive?
Yes, it is, Dennis.
Ready for me to drive?
It sure is.
Let's drive.
Take her for a ride.
2-door hardtop, 4-door hardtop. Well, you know, I think wagons are just so cool. I mean, there was a time when nobody cared, and you know, they were dogs and all this, but now I think wagons are really hot.
Oh, yes, they definitely are. As a matter of fact, I was mentioning you before, a really, really nice wagon in the same condition as a 2-door hardtop will probably bring more money now as a wagon rather than a 2-door hardtop.
Isn't that amazing? It's amazing how the trends and the tastes
Yep.
change. But these were really, I think, unappreciated vehicles. I think the styling on some of these wagons was just fantastic.
Yes, yes, especially the hardtop wagons. Again, in '57, the only ones that had hardtop wagons were Oldsmobile, Mercury, and Buick. And again, Oldsmobile had a 4-door, Buick a 4-door, and Mercury had a 2 and a 4-door hardtop.
You have some very nice cars in this collection, Bob.
Thank you.
Still had the gun sight
Yep.
on the hood ornament. I always felt sort of like a bombardier when I was driving one of these things. We're over target.
Well, it's as big as a tank, so I guess you should feel a little bit at home in here.
Boy, this just floats along, Bob.
Yeah.
Wow. And it's another car that really turns heads.
Yep.
You wouldn't have thought that, like early 60s or something, driving around a wagon, you wouldn't get a lot of looks.
No, we'd have probably been considered geeks at that time if we were driving a wagon around, but today that's cool because
It's very cool.
Wagons are in.
Yeah, they are in, and I think they're only going to get hotter. What a great day. Cruising in a couple fantastic 50s wagons. Phenomenal collection. Bob's a heck of a restorer. The whole collection's going to Branson, Missouri in '06. I know I'm going to be there. You should too.